I guess just like the overall, like, are they thin? I mean, what do their curves look like, honestly?
Probably their eyes.
It's a tie between the eyes and the legs.
Probably the eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, probably legs.
Usually I notice the eyes if they're facing me. Like if there's eye contact, I really like that.
Probably their face.
Just figure in general, I think, kind of like maybe build even, like athletic build or like that kind of thing.
Like how thin she is, usually like her legs, and then after that it's probably her eyes.
I'm much more attracted to eyes more than anything else.
I think a lot of times when people say a girl's sexy, they're talking more about like they want to do stuff with her.
Difference is, well, it's, huh? Wait, what?
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 Huh?
What are you saying?
Sexy generally connotes a more physical attraction, you know, like if you want to think like a hot blonde.
I think the physical appearance is tied strictly to sexy.
I think sexy tends to be they're more only interested in sex.
Very sexual, I feel like, oriented.
Sexy's kind of more like lustful.
Like a lustful word?
And more like you'd like a physical relationship with that person.
Derived from the
Sex?
yeah, basically from the word sex.
So you would say sexy is strictly physical then?
Generally, yes.
Do you think that the term sexy or hot is demeaning?
Yeah.
So you think like the term sexy is almost
naughty.
demeaning?
Yeah, it's a little bit dirty.
And sexy is kind of like a
Kind of dirty, kind of.
dirty.
Okay.
It would be less respectful, I think, yeah.
When it's completely impersonal, I think that it's degrading.
Some people have said that kind of like you could be objectifying a woman by calling them sexy.
I would agree with that.
I think the flattery itself is deceiving.
I mean, the media plays a whole role in it, so like a whole Megan Fox kind of a look. I mean, how they accent certain things.
When you hear sexy, most often it's, you know, a girl dressed up, you know, to go out showing a lot of cleavage.
Or just kind of how they dress.
To openly compliment someone like that, it's become kind of a flirtatious measure, some way to
Okay.
get to someone.
Or like a swimsuit model, you know, looking at a picture of her barely clothed. You're like, oh, that's sexy. But you would never use the term, that's beautiful.
As opposed to beautiful is kind of where like you actually see the beauty in their features.
It explains more about who she is.
She's beautiful because she's intelligent or something.
If she's beautiful or pretty, that's kind of more of a respectful.
I feel like beautiful is more of like a pure word.
More respectful,
A more respectful term.
more honest. It's it shows how a gentleman you are.
I think the physical appearance is tied strictly to sexy. And obviously there's a way that people can carry themselves, but when it comes down to it, I think that beautiful is what comes from the innate beauty of like what's inside someone, so to say. Like their personality beaming out from their smile, that kind of thing.
Intelligence and being a Christian.
Good sense of humor.
I like a girl who's passionate,
Just their values, I guess.
and usually where that passion lies is a pretty good determinant of their character too.
As long as they can tolerate me.
Just genuine.
Because I think that's actually what a lot of guys look for.
I would say honesty.
They're just looking for a girl that can have fun with them and yet still be a girl.
That she loves God and she loves Jesus more than she would love me.
Honesty is one of the basic things that are in a relationship.
The ability to use their physical characteristics in a way that represents them correctly.
Like down to earth, not faker anyway.
I look for a Christian girl.
She kind of does her own thing, doesn't really care about what other people think.
I feel that you just don't want to be involved with someone else that's not really of your faith.
So yeah, the top three is intelligence, the capacity for a dry sense of humor, and dignity. How do I feel about makeup? That's actually a really good question.
My last girlfriend wore eyeliner, and that was it, and she's just naturally beautiful, and so she didn't have to wear anything, you know.
There are a lot of girls here that use way too much makeup, and it's apparent.
If a girl's wearing a lot of makeup, I don't think it's very attractive.
I feel like makeup is a fun thing, but I think that it was only ever a way to augment the actual natural beauty.
It almost makes them superficial.
I think if they understand the way that their beauty works, the better they know that, the less makeup they really have to use.
Maybe they're conceited, or they just want to try and cover up some type of character flaw, type of thing.
If I saw her on a bad day, it shouldn't like phase me.
Okay. So it's almost like a self-consciousness, insecurity.
I think that's a huge part. I mean, a lot of it's also society.
I consider it kind of a handicap.
Like I said, the girl I was dating, she was like talking about how lately she wanted to put on more makeup, so she could look sexy.
And you're just dissatisfied with yourself.
There's no point that she was already gorgeous, and I don't understand why you'd have to cover that up.
If it takes like stuff that's not like that's superficial to portray what a girl looks like.
Brad's having sex with this woman now, or hey, look who lost 20 pounds, or
Yeah.
hey, look who's getting fat. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Apparently that's what we're going to judge our society on is, oh, I've gained 20 pounds.
Then I don't want that. So
And you mentioned earlier, the swimsuit model being sexy. That has an effect too, because girls see that and they're like, oh, I want to aspire to be that because that gets me attention.
Because being that skinny makes me that beautiful. And I think a lot of the supermodels are kind of gross with how skinny they are.
I like girls without makeup.
All princes start as frogs, and all gentlemen as dogs. Just wait till it's plain to see what we're growing up to be. And some frogs will still be frogs, and some dogs will still be dogs. And some boys can become men, just don't kiss us till then.
Who does my camera?
Doing a video for Sub 30.
is it?
Yeah.
Seems like a great office moment. Hey, what do you
No, it really is. It really is.
awkward silence.